The starting lineups for this one show you one of the 2 scheduled games for the Rockets.
Second and third chance opportunities, and that's been Houston's advantage all season long.
Utah, there's Zubac with the offensive rebound, working on Şengün. He was able to reestablish himself back in bounds. Now to Şengün, will spin, will shoot over Collins, and it goes down. First bucket for Şengün and the Rockets tonight. Understands it, appreciates it. Collins with 3, and the rebound on the weak side.
Alp's guarding Dunn so he can roam, and then you got Jabari as Juan misses that layup attempt on him. He's moved it.
Collins spun himself out of the basketball. Tremendous player when on the floor, but his lack of availability is just really hurt this franchise. Stolen away, picked up by Collins, races the other way, leaves it short because he got clipped and fouled.
Yeah. I want to call them the Stash Bros. That's what I'm used to saying when Steven and Reed check in.
Able to fight over the top. Stay stripe for Şengün, and then he was able to lose him. I thought that thing was going to fall off. It did not. 5 of their last 7 threes. They were 0 for 6 to start. Thompson with a loose handle. Right to James Harden. Then it's Şengün from behind. Poked it right back. Has played well against the Clippers, played well against them last year as Şengün finds Holiday. The release, the corner 3 is good.
Batum off the bounce.
Clippers started 1 of 8 for the floor, then went 9 of 13. Stolen by Alperen Şengün. And then he dumps it down.
Big fella, you had a little flashback there, didn't you?
Flashback. Could be Bogdanovich, I believe.
Craig, watch this. Look, like a guard. That's your forward. That's your center. Let's get some milk with those cookies. Flight 28. Clear for takeoff, and again, this is rare. This is something.
He found its prey. He pounced and got the score as Leonard misses. And they've often played like it this season. Part of their problems this year. Şengün misses the hook. Capella, offensive rebound and put back. Timeout Los Angeles. The second quarter, they've scored 9 straight. Look at him. Like a mountain lion, pouncing on its prey. Swallowed it up whole. They got the dunk at the other end. Dunn goes over the top with a pick. Shepard beats him. Missed the 3. Rebound ricochets to Amen Thompson. Finds Şengün. He'll drive into the lane. And it does not drop. But he did get fouled, and he will get free throws. He's on pace for an historic season. Looking for Big Steve-O. Throws it out to Şengün.
He got thrown to the rim.
And then, yeah, I don't know why you would throw it out in the rim of that situation. There's a lot of contact there. Şengün in space, working on Collins. Falls down, and they're going to call Collins for the block, even though Şengün was the one that was out of control. Again, Harden draws 2 behind the back to Dunn, and tried to throw a pass into Zubac and turned it over, and then over the shoulder. There we go to Jabari Smith Jr. for the slam.
How about the patience there from Alp?
Last break point so far in this first half. Kawhi.
Good job there.
Deals already for Alperen Şengün.
The strength that Jabari's added, man, you just see it paying off, man, night and day.
A lot of these over the shoulder. James Harden is still an engine, still getting it done. Wow. And so too is Alperen Şengün.
He is so unique.
Rockets' biggest lead has been 9. They scored the first 9 points of this quarter. And try to go Zubac to Leonard on the lob. Coming out of the timeout for his career, which is tremendous. 97 this season. Wow.
Clippers. To talk with Ty before the game, and
one of your guys,
future
Hall of Famer, one of the best of all time. Spinning Zubac. Şengün trying to draw the foul.
Big fella, I got one thing that allows people to remember me. Well, 2. As Alp gets that to go, my name is on the court, okay? The worst situations I've been in, Craig.
Harden on the move. There's the help by Şengün. There is Zubac. And KD just 1 of 7, 3 points in the half. And Şengün starts it off, a little lefty flip. It's been really hot ever since. Şengün jab stepping on Zubac. Again, these 2 teams like to ISO and post up a lot. There's the Flamingo, and Zubac was all over. Career.
Again, I want you to watch the drive. Look at that. There you go. That's the play.
Yeah, nice tic-tac-toe passing, but unfortunately a miss. Yeah. Lack of availability, that's been his biggest issue. Poked it away from Şengün. He threw that thing on the money. Şengün throws it up to Amen Thompson. Speaking of on the the money.
Come out on the better end.
Done to Collins.
Got numbers if you push. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Done like that and threw it right back to Şengün. We appreciate the gift. And now to a Jabari Smith Jr. who's open in the corner. He misses. Offensive rebound.
Fun basketball. Get the ball. Şengün takes his time, throws it up, and that is a nice play from Alperen Şengün. Fun stuff, but again, that is huge. Mindful not to foul. Harden's going to find those arms.
Harden got by Smith. Win in the bank over the top of Şengün. The pick. Durant to a Kogi. Back to Şengün. Makes the Jimmy. He and Shepard, this time it's Şengün and Jabari. Midst of a very long stretch of road games. They're come home briefly from that trip and go right back out. That's a walk. Harden. And he's able to flip it over Şengün. Shepard off that high pick. Snaking, shooting, scoring. He's played at an all-NBA level with the Clippers. Oh, nice foul! And Durant gets turned over. Back to Kawhi, blocked by Şengün, but Kawhi still able to power it through. Holiday on Batum, has him on skates. Finds Şengün, pulls back, the corner three, no.
Load up from the weak side.
Back to LP, stepping back, foul line, no. Durant to Şengün, to Jabari Smith Jr. To Şengün, despite the pressure from Zubac, now takes him off the dribble. Wildly from the shot! Improvisation at its best for Alperen Şengün.
Şengün, he's got the mismatch against Zubac.
Goes right at his chest, faked it one way, went back the other way.
Run at point Şengün. You got Zubac just on skates.
Şengün again spinning, loses the ball this time, picked up by Harden.
Finally, well, let me speak too soon with LA going cold from three.
Inside to Zubac, pushed it, foul their feet. Durant's turn over the top to Şengün, to Shepard, the three, no, rebound, Şengün tapped it twice, third effort, no, fourth effort, yes, plus the foul! The Rockets a full one-possession lead. Clippers are out of timeouts! Oh! Over and back on the line for Batum on the inbound. Play, another turnover into Durant, now double team. Şengün fouled.
And one of these just puts the game away.
Gets it to go. Four. Oh, almost stolen by Okogie.
Silly,
Just don't foul. Yep. And it rolls down for Zubac. Now to the Rockets, don't turn it over. 1.6 remaining. Remember what happened in Brooklyn last year. This game ain't over.
Kept them in this game.
Rockets advance the ball. Şengün looking, get it in. Does to Aaron Holiday. And the time eventually runs out.
I'll be back and forth until the very end. How were you all able to stay calm in a high-pressure situation and get the win?
You know, that's the being a guy on the team. You know, being a leader. You got to coach. I got to close the game. You know, and you know, end of the day, we all want to win, and you know, that's where it's come from.
How would you describe what Thompson did on that big play where he stuck with it and got you guys the lead?
I think, you know, the fire you bring from the bench in the end of the third quarter, I think that's bring us to come back. And, you know, whoever comes from the bench, bring the energy, same play. And then, you know, it was huge for us, I mean, playing like that.
I'm glad you mentioned the bench because I'd like to ask you about them. Aaron and Reed had really big shots in the fourth quarter. Steven commanded the glass as always. What did you see from the bench tonight?
You know, we have a deep team, and whoever comes from the bench, they're always ready. And Aaron is a huge part of this team. And whenever we need him, he's always here and making the huge shots for us.
What a fun matchup that was between you and Zubac tonight. What was your approach?
You know, he's always trying to go hard. Zubac is an amazing player. You know, having a great season, and you know, end of the day, we both top player. We want to win, and you know, it was a good matchup tonight.
Great game, Alpi. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Vanessa. Thank you to Alperen Şengün. Great to have him back here tonight. Big night for him as he battled with Zubac, by the way. Finished with 33 points on 13 of 14 shooting, but the Rockets just did have enough in them to outlast the Clippers tonight, winning at 115-113.